had a little small rally for Christmas today to about 88,600, but now we are kind of falling down. Let me explain to you why I do see more downside coming. Welcome back to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 5:15 p.m. Eastern time, and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 87,850. And before I do the top-down analysis, I want to go over this winning trade. Yesterday I gave you guys a possible flag on the 15-minute chart, with the measured move taking us to about 88,250. Not only did we hit that, but we went up as high as 88,600. So congratulations on whoever took that trade. That's a big win for the Flex Candle community. All right, so let's start off with the weekly chart. Right now we have 3 days and 2 hours before this candle closes. Right now we are still below the 80 moving average, which is at 91,199. If we cannot get above this 80 moving average by Sunday, I will probably expect more downside. We can see here then the stochastics RSI, we are kind of rolling over. We head over to the 3-day chart. This candle closes in a day and 2 hours. We need to get back above this 200 moving average in order to stay bullish. If by the time we get to the top of the stochastics we have not been able to get above this 200 or this 21 moving average, I would probably also expect more downside. On the 2-day chart, it looks like we're about to roll over here. We have a possible double bottom, but we need to get above this 21 moving average with strength in order to do that, and then we have the possibility to get towards this measured move to the 200 moving average at $101,409. Now on the daily chart, the stochastics were on the way up. We started rolling over. If we zoom in, I'm kind of seeing a curve going back up, so maybe we have a possibility of going back up, but in order to do that we need to get above this 21 moving average that's currently at 88,968. Bitcoin has not been able to break 89k in a while, and we have not been able to get above 90k with strength either for a while. So let's see if we could end up doing that. The 22-hour chart, stochastics are toppy. This kind of looks like it wants to roll over. On the 8-hour chart, we were on the way up here. This could also roll over. The RSI is also pointing down. This candle closes in about an hour and 45 minutes. If this candle closes red like this, it would be a red engulfing candle, and this would also be tweezer tops, which will probably signify we're going to have more downside. Now yesterday I left you guys with a possible head and shoulder pattern where this is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this would be the right shoulder forming. I told you guys if by the time we get to the top of the stochastic RSI we were not able to get above this 200 moving average, we could be forming this right shoulder, and this would take us all the way down to about, I would say, 84,500, 84,600, around there. So I would say that this is still in play. If we cannot get back above, I do see us rolling over. Look out for this head and shoulder pattern to possibly play out. This is why I think we possibly do have more downside after today. Now on the 1-hour chart, we see that the stochastics are still on the way down. We're trying to hold above this 200 moving average. If we lose this 200 moving average and this 21 moving average on the 1-hour chart, expect more downside as well. In the 15-minute chart, we did good today. We got all the way back up to 88,600, but since then, as you can see, we've been dropping off, having lower lows, and here we couldn't even get back above the 21 moving average. So our savior right now is this 200 moving average at 87,545. If we start piercing below this 200 moving average, and as you can see, the stochastic RSI are rolling over again, I would probably start expecting that head and shoulder pattern on the 4-hour chart to play out. All right guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe, and if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.